Hello everyone, welcome back to another new video. Today I will be showing you another brilliant chess puzzle where white can play a queen sacrifice and a quiet move to force checkmate. In the following position, white is down a piece, and black is about to win the game with knight to b3 followed by a rook check on the a file. White must try to create a counter-attack on black's king, but rook takes h4 is just met by the move pawn to f5, and after rook takes h7 bishop takes d4 rook takes c7 queen takes c7, recapturing on d4 in any way will lose more material. It seems that white is completely lost in the starting position, but in a position where every move is invaluable, white can start an attack right away with the brilliant move queen takes h7 check. Since king to f8 simply allows mate in two moves, black captures the queen, allowing white to play rook takes h4 with check. Since king to g8 is just met by rook to h8 check bishop takes h8 rook takes h8 checkmate, black advances the king forward with king to g6, and it still seems that black has everything under control, as bishop to c2 check is still met by pawn to f5, and black's bishop also defends any check on e5 or h6. This, however, is all just an illusion, as white can play knight to e5 check anyway. If black plays king to f6, the fastest way to win is by playing the move bishop to c2 to threaten two checkmates at once, both of which are unstoppable. Therefore, black plays bishop takes knight, and now with the bishop removed from g7, white can unlock the full potential of his rooks with rook to h6 check. After king to g7 however, white must avoid taking black's bishop with check, as after pawn to f6 black's king will eventually get to f7, allowing black's knight on e8 to come into the defense. White must play rook to h7 check first, and after either king retreat, white continues with rook to h8 check. Since bishop takes rook will still allow rook takes bishop checkmate against either king move, black is forced to play king back to g7. With the 8th rank now under control, white can play bishop takes c5 check, and since king to g6 is just met by rook to h6 checkmate, while knight to f6 also allows checkmate in a few more moves, black plays pawn to f6, and after rook to h7 check king to g6, the light-squared bishop joins the attack as well with bishop to c2 check. Since pawn to f5 is countered by the same moves in the game, black plays bishop to e4 so that pawn to f5 will come with an attack on white's bishop. Despite all of white's army around black's king, it seems that after rook to h6 check king to f7, white cannot checkmate using just the two rooks, and since white's king is still exposed, white might be forced to give perpetual check. But this is just not the case, as after the quiet move pawn to g5, the threat of mate in one move is unstoppable. Black can only play knight to f6 to delay the mate for two more moves before white wins the game on the 15th move of the puzzle with pawn to g6 checkmate. If you want to see more brilliant chess puzzles, be sure to like and subscribe for more. I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.